I just sold below this bear bar. My thought is that we started in a bull channel, a tight bull channel. We got a strong breakout. We paused here and then got a second climax up, and then we had a sell signal. So um, it has a small tail on the bottom, but because of the consecutive climaxes, I thought it'd be reasonable to sell there, looking for a test down. My concern is that we have a lower high um, on the 60-minute chart, and we also have a measure move target slightly above. So um, that made me feel like I should use a wide stop, but it's still about 50 cents away. So I think if it does go up, I'll just stop out and re-enter if we get another signal. I'm gonna look to take off half at this low here. It got filled on my first order. Looking to get out the other half at the bottom of this spiking channel here. So at around this low. I took another 5 off. Just moved my target up to that low now. I just ended up exiting the last 5 shares there. I was just getting too nervous. I think that was my best trade. One of my best trades. Yeah, that was my best trade, $7.30. So I was just constantly thinking about that. And every time it pushed back up, I just started exiting small pieces because I didn't want to risk losing any of the profit. And that's the tough part about finally getting a good trade is that um, I wasn't managing it objectively. I was just thinking about every dollar that I'd be losing if I let it pull back. And so I just kept exiting small pieces, ended up exiting all three at around the same price. So I think I may have mismanaged that a little bit, but my target was right here and it got down to 2 cents above it. So that would have actually been perfect. That's what I was aiming for. But I didn't quite get there, and once it bounced strongly from there, I just thought I'll just exit the other 5 shares. So I don't think I managed it perfectly. This reversal up, I think, is after the 3 bear bars here. I think it's probably going to be a lower high and may need to test down again. But I just didn't want to give up any of the profits, so ended up with a pretty good profit here. I'm happy with the profit, but and regardless of what happens, even if this breaks to the upside strongly and it turns out in hindsight that I made the right decision, I know in the moment when I was taking these exits that I wasn't acting objectively, and I was very nervous and impatient. So regardless of what happens, I need to manage these emotions better. But that being said, I'm really happy with the profit for this trade and the read initially to take it in the first place.